Okay, so I'm going to take you through the Transvenous pacer kits. So the ones upstairs are the 6 French introducer sheaths, and they are on the introducers themselves are on the code cart. And then it's a 5 French pacer with balloon, which is in another kit. And then there's extension cables, which are also in the little box above the code carts upstairs. So first thing is to insert the introducer sheath. It's done the same as a cordis, so you're going to be using most likely the right internal jugular. You'll drape, prep the patient with ChloraPrep, and for this you need to flush the introducer first. So you'll flush, you'll put lure locks on either end of the stopcock here. After flushing, take the dilator, put it into the cordis, and you can flush that. Now you get your wire ready. And usually for these, I'll just have either a cordis kit or a triple lumen kit open and empty this all onto that, because you can use the lidocaine and the drape from that kit and some of the needles. So you'll anesthetize with lidocaine first. Then when you're ready to put the cordis in, get your finder needle under ultrasound guidance, go in at 45 degrees. Once you get flash, stabilize, take off your syringe, and then you're going to insert your wire. Should go freely. Once the wire's in, remove the needle, confirm with ultrasound, and then use the scalpel from the cordis or triple lumen kit to make an incision. Next, you'll take your introducer with the dilator in, thread it over the wire, should go all the way around. All the way in and hub it, and then remove the dilator and wire together. Now you can flush the introducer and withdraw, and you'll want your stopcock to be left off to one of these extra ports, and you'll have lure locks on either one to stop any blood flow. Okay. Next, you'll have someone else get your pacer box ready. So this is the on button, turn it on. And then what you can do is just put it in emergency mode, so you hit the red DOO button. It automatically sets it to max current output and 0 sensitivity, and DOO, and set the rate to 80 or 10 or 20 beats per minute above whatever the patient's heart rate is. So once that's going, you're going to get your pacer wire. Test your balloon. You're going to, before inserting your pacer wire, make sure you put it over through the sheath with the end that screws on distal. Then take your pacer wire, start to insert it. Each bar represents 10 centimeters. So we're going to go to 2 black bars, so 20 centimeters. At that point, we're going to inflate the balloon. And then lock the stopcock. Once the balloon is up, slowly keep advancing. And at this point, you're going to be watching on the monitor on V1 for pacer spikes and for ST elevations. And once you get that, you'll know that you're paced, and then you need to check for actual capture by checking the patient's pulse and make sure it's paced at the rate you have it set. So the goal is to basically float the balloon into the right ventricle. So with the balloon up, you're slowly going to keep advancing until you get capture on the monitor. Once you're in a spot where you have capture, you can deflate the balloon. Lock the stopcock, and then you're going to lock your wire in place by screwing the distal end tight here, and then extend your sheath along your wire and screw it on tight here. If you overshoot and you're beyond like 40 centimeters and there's no capture, you may want to withdraw, but you can never withdraw with the balloon open, or you can shred the valve. So you need to deflate the balloon before withdrawing, and then you can attempt to reinsert again with the balloon up. So once you have capture, everything is locked into place, the balloon is down, you're going to adjust the output by decreasing until you lose capture, and then doubling from that amount to get the threshold, and then leave the current output on that setting. Leave sensitivity at 0, and cardiology can adjust that. And that's it.